What's going on, Legion? Azrael here, like always. Yeah, man, Flash. Looking real good. Was anybody surprised when they heard about, or they saw that was the future Flash? Some people thought it was going to be the Revenant. I was watching some stuff about it, looking up some stuff. The fact that the future Flash is blue, and I go, you know what? They're probably just going to be pretty simple about it, and it's going to be a future Flash, probably. Which is fine with me, man. But it is kind of a cop, I think. It's just kind of a... You know, everybody's like, maybe it's going to be Ronnie, maybe it's going to be this, maybe it's going to be that. I kind of was like, yeah, it's probably going to be the future Flash. But it'd be cool if it was something else. But with that, let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. And let's get into what this Tuesday's episode will have for us.
How did you become Savitar?
Savitar is a version of Barry from the future. He remembers everything that Barry does.
What if Barry can't remember what we're doing now?
Do you want to mess with his brain?
Just a little bit. I want to stop you from making new memories.
Okay.
Who are all of you?
Oh my lord.
Cisco, slight miscalculation. Where the hell am I? Is this a dentist office?
Dude, editing can make anything good, man. Shut up, Cisco. Editing can make anything good because there's just something about day-to-day TV, like these kind of shows, where it's not always funny. That was pretty good. That was probably one of the bigger laughs I've gotten on this show before, which was just a chuckle, which is kind of sad. This isn't like a TV sitcom with funny writers and everything. This is like kind of like a drama usually, and it's just always enthralling and interesting to watch. Never always funny. Like, who are you? Who are all you people? Is this a dentist office? That kind of is his name Garrett? Is that his name? I believe Garrett, the guy that plays Barry Allen. Guy just seems like kind of like a stick in the mud. He kind of does. I was talking to a buddy of mine that said, you know, he lives up in like the Salem-y area of, I think it's Utah, where the guy that plays Oliver Queen. What is this? What is his name? Crap, I can't remember what his real name was. Stephen Amell. Has like a vineyard, I guess, up there, and he got drunk. Apparently, the guy went up there to the vineyard, and he happened to be there. It was a big tasting, apparently, and said that when he got kind of hammered, every other word was fuck, and there was some conversation about putting it in his wife's butt or something along those lines. And I thought that was a pretty funny story because the guy seems like he kind of be a hoot to hang out with. I've seen a very few videos behind the scenes of him being at home and him joking around. But Grant and like his Instagram, everything, he seems or Garrett, excuse me, I think it's his name, I don't know. Seems very like uptight. That like that haircut is not for the show. It's like who he is. So it's really cool to kind of see maybe him doing that crazy character where he's smiling and being malevolent. I would love to see him act different. And honestly, I think he's a pretty decent actor. I really do. I would love to see him kind of be a part of something else eventually when the show eventually wraps up. I don't want to see him fall into the CW curse. For anybody that doesn't know, is a show that kind of goes on for most of your career, and then towards the end of your career, it kind of crashes and burns, and you have to find a new show. Look at Smallville. That guy was already in like his 30s or something, and by the time that went on for like 11 seasons, I believe. That guy was like in his 40s or some shit, or maybe he's 36 when it ended. And the girl that played Lana Lang, she had to go on to that horrible show with like the Beauty and the Beast or whatever, which was also in the CW. So it's like, where does it end? Vampire Diaries. Those people are all good looking, so they can go on to other stuff, hopefully. But it's like, where does he go? Where does Grant? Where does Cisco? Where does Caitlin? Where do these I don't know their real names. Where do they go after the show eventually stops? And as much as I hate to see the Flash go, to be completely honest, as much as I love watching Flash or Arrow, don't really watch DC all that much anymore. Even to flip it over to Marvel's side of things, watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which has kind of had a rocky kind of halves. Like half of their seasons have been kind of just bad before. Their Ghost Rider season was probably one of the best. It's what saved the show, I think. And the LMD is not even struggling to breathe. It's pretty good. So But a lot of it has gone downhill for most of these shows. And like I was saying, to be completely honest, Flash and Arrow, at some points, it feels like it gets tiresome to watch. Like, sometimes it's just not the greatest. It's lazy, it feels like. The writers don't have anything to do. Or they don't have any more ideas. That's what it seems like sometimes. So, you know, do we want the show to, like, either just get monumentally better, which is unlikely, it's the CW, or do we want the show to just kind of have a good finale at, like, season 6 or 7? Maybe. That gives us a lot of time to watch a lot more stuff. How much more can they do with Flash and Arrow definitely are having a huge rise, I think, because of Justice League and Justice 2, the video game, all that good stuff. So, what are we going to get to? Where are we at, you know? I don't I don't really know. I think I'm going to end it right there, though, with that kind of question. Where does Flash go? Does anybody else feel the same way I do? Let me know in the comments down below. Love to see and hear all the comments. Do you feel like sometimes the show is just struggling to breathe, like it's drowning? Because some of the episodes get real boring, and CW definitely does not have a good track record for shows, unless it is teen, throbby goodness like Vampire Diaries, which is something I don't watch. It's been a long time since I've been a teen, honestly. It's just, I don't know, man. I guess we'll just leave it right there. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Like the video, like the content. Like, subscribe, share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. And I'll catch you on whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.